Yeah, I think so. Yep. Yeah, we got a lot to get to. Very action-packed episode. I'm not really going to give a run through of all the games this time. I'm just going to talk about some of the important ones that I noticed. Uh, well, I'd say that the Islanders beating the Flyers. Oh, sorry. I say beating, I mean killing the Flyers. Excuse me. They killed them 6-1. Now, I know you said last episode that the Flyers win streak was a fluke, and you said that it's because they only face bad teams. And you did say that they were going to lose to the Capitals, which they did. But do you think this win against the Flyers kind of proves your point wrong, or do you think that that win streak was a fluke and it was just because they were bad teams? Yeah, I do get that, but listen, I yeah, I got to be honest. I don't think it matters what team you play. When you when you win, how many games they win in a row? Nine, 10, 9. When you win 9 games in a row, that's 2 playoff series wins. I don't care what team you're playing. That is impressive. That is very impressive. That's sweeping 2 playoff series right there, plus an extra game. Moving on from that, we had the Rangers beating the Capitals, which was a big little bounce back win after their lost. Blue Jackets beating the Hurricanes in a shutout victory. We have the Lightning beating the Blackhawks, which puts the Lightning in first place in the Central. And the Panthers beating and the Panthers beating the Preds, which puts them not too far behind, only 2 points down. So that's pretty much all the notable stuff. We'll go over a little standings review real quick. Obviously, yeah, yeah. It's very possible. Yeah, you are correct. They definitely could be. They definitely could be. But I mean, I don't know how much faith I have in the Wild team, to be honest with you. But right now their division is pretty mediocre, if I'm being honest. So they'll get in a playoff spot. What's up? Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. I think that with the way they've been playing this year, big win for the Avalanche. They're on a 6 game win streak right now. Definitely can't be overlooked. But anyways, so first place in the Central right now, we got the Lightning. Last place, you guessed it, Detroit. Who would have thought? I'm just gonna skip over the first place team really, because I want to get to the last place team in the East, but it's Capitals in first. But I want to get to the Buffalo Sabres. Now they are on a 13-game losing streak. They have a negative 40 goal differential. They are 6-19 on the season. This they fired their head coach. They fired Ralph Kruger while they were on a 12-game losing streak, down on a 13-game losing streak. So clearly, for game one, that didn't help. While I do think this was obviously all right, I'm not even gonna say this was the right move. This is the only move that could have been made because you can't fire the players, so you gotta just. It's not even for the team. It's more just to show the fans that they're trying to change something. Even though it might not change anything, and it probably won't because the Buffalo Sabres, I don't care who your coach is. I think that team is going to suck no matter what. Because they just don't have it right now. They really don't, especially with Jack Eichel out now. I mean, every loss continues to go by, though, Eichel Hall being traded increase. And I've been hearing the Islanders are the spot that he might end up in. I don't know how much stock I've been into that, but it's definitely possible. And by the way, the Buffalo Sabres, what's today's date? Is it the 19th of March? 18th? 20th. Okay. So they have not claimed full 2 points, which means they have not gotten a regulation win since February 23rd. What a joke. I mean, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Oh, I can't even fathom how bad you. I can because I'm watching it. I watch it whenever they play. I can fathom how bad it is, but just watching, I saw the Bruins commentator. I don't know if you saw this, but he was commentating for the Bruins Buffalo game, and he called the Sabres the NHL's dumpster fire of a team, and he just hit the nail on the head. He's completely correct. Oh man, I don't know how you can make the Devils look good in that division, but they really do a great job of it. Oh boy. Every time we talk about the Sabres, I just get fired up over how terrible they are. They're an embarrassment. Every year, they get better over the offseason, and then they just perform worse for some reason. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's just not meant to be in Buffalo. Maybe they should just pack it up and head to Quebec. Yeah, maybe yeah. Trade Jack Eichel to the Rangers. Trade Taylor Hall to the Islanders. Call it a day. Before this season started, I mean, they were completely positive. The players, I mean, they were totally positive about their head coach. They said like, "Oh, this guy, he's great. We love him." And I mean, look at this. I- This, I look, I can't even put it on the coach though. There's no way that it could be the coach's fault that they're on a 13 game. No, no way. Yeah, it's management, it's the players, it's the coaching staff too, but it's not just them. The players have lost their hustle. Management doesn't care. They're pretending like they care about firing their head coach, but they really don't. They're just they're competing for the first overall pick. Let's just end it at that. What do you got? Mm, there's two moves. Yeah. Sorry, go ahead. Oh, yes. They could have. Yeah, it should have already happened. Now, there's two things that could happen. One, they could trade their entire NHL head coach staff to the Buffalo Sabres, trying to Jack Eichel maybe, or 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 they could fire David Quinn and hire someone competent enough to coach this team because David Quinn is just not it. I'm sorry, I have not seen a more dominating win from the Rangers since David Quinn has been head coach. I'm sorry, I just haven't. Even in the game where Zibanejad scored 6 goals last year, that game went to over. That scores 6 goals by himself. How do you let that? That's embarrassing. Or is it 5 goals? 5 goals. 5, not 6. Yeah, you get my point though. Well, what do you think? You're a Rangers fan. I'm not. You have an inside perspective on it. Why not? I don't think so. I think the decision should have been made. I think there's a much better chance of them making a playoff spot if they fire him now and get into one. Personally, the Sabres just did it. Why not? I get that. Okay, that can't be a thing. That's the problem, though. That can't be a continuous trend. You can't just get hot when there's 2 months left in the season. You need consistency. You need consistency. And if coach isn't bringing you consistency, he should be gone. It probably is what's most likely going to happen, but I think they should have fired. They should start push and hopefully maybe even push for a playoff spot. But when I think you're a 500 team right now, they're 13 and 13, and I think they're significantly underperforming expectations. I don't think that's just the coach's fault. But like I said before, you just have to make a change, and you can't fire the players. So that's what it's got to be. Yeah, go ahead. Mhm. Oh yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I disagree. Well, 3 4 weeks ago, you how could you know at that point? It's so early in the season. At that point, there's no way to know. Keep in mind, this is a 56 game season. They're not hot there, man. They're 13 and 13. That's not hot, okay? They're 5 4 and 1. They're 5 4 and 1 in their last 10. They're 5 4 and 1 in their last 10 games. That's not hot. That's a little better than what they've been doing. Well, their goal differential is 10 plus 10. Okay, yeah, but that's throughout the whole season. You could score as many goals as you want, though, but you have to win. You have to win, and they haven't been doing that much. He's still on the team. Listen, I'm not saying that there's. Okay, that was great. Don't mind technical difficulties. Anyways, I think. Sorry, I think the Rangers hacked my internet. I don't think they like that. But anyways, what I was saying was, I don't think they've been getting hot recently. I think the reason that you and a lot of other people think that is because they won 9-0, which of course was extremely impressive. Think about if you didn't win 9-0, Damien. Your goal differential would be just +1. If that game didn't happen, it would just be one. Just one. So that's not getting hot recently. That's having that one good game, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks that, the Messiah has returned and the Rangers are going to be just like they were in 2014. That's not what's going to happen. They got to be more consistent. They can't just why? Why? What have they done to prove that in the past like 2 weeks? And that's fine. But I feel like that should have been from the start. I don't think it should have been taking this long. I get that. I get that. I do. Do. All right. Well, D'Angelo wasn't doing that hot anyways. Well, well, he got cut. Well, all right. Well, he got cut was because he was a dick. I mean, come on, that's his own fault. He, yeah, that was a thing. Hmm. I'm not denying that they've been unfortunate circumstances in the Rangers season. I'm just saying they've played mediocre no matter what the cause of it is, and I haven't seen that changing yet just because they won 9-0. That's that. Listen, if that's the case, good, good. I hope that's what happens, and I hope they continue to dominate like that. But yeah, it was. But I don't know. You know who needs the confidence? Mika. Mika needs that confidence. He needs to put it. He needed that. Yeah, good. I hope he starts getting hot for his sake because I don't know if he wants to have a shot at becoming the captain eventually. He's gonna have to, unless he's this big locker room leader that no one knows about, which he could be. But I significantly doubt it. It's possible, but I think Kreider's probably more of a leader in there. Yeah, he's had a pretty solid season, especially recently. He's been pretty hot. Hmm. Undervalued. I mean, I'd say last year he wasn't undervalued. Last year they signed him for 7 years. Yeah, yeah, he's living up to it. Yes, he is. Good. So you like to see. Since Mark Stahl and Lundqvist are gone, he actually might be. I can't imagine. I feel like everyone else besides maybe Mika is probably still on their rookie deals on that team. Panarin's probably got more money than him. Yeah, Panarin's probably making more. I don't know. Well, we can go to fantasy for a little bit, but there's probably not much. Well, do you want to? So I know we talked about this last time. Do we want to do a live baseball draft tomorrow? I'm down too. All right, then expect that tomorrow. Live fantasy baseball draft, 8 p.m. 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Live fantasy baseball draft. We don't know what we don't. Okay, we don't know what picks we have yet. We're gonna find that out at 7 o'clock tomorrow. But we'll probably, I guess we'll start at like 15 minutes before 8 or so. Just get prepared and all that. All right, well then we'll see you there tomorrow, viewers. But we still got plenty to go over tonight. 8 p.m. Be there, be a circle. Oh, okay. He was a little bit of a playmaker tonight. Good for him. How's he been doing this year? I haven't really kept up with McKinnon much. Mm. Yeah, oh yeah, I'd say so. Definitely. Yeah, I think they probably heard what we said on the podcast, or what I said, I guess, on the podcast last week about them being disappointing, and I guess they took that one to heart. That's definitely what happened. Hmm. Yeah, I haven't really, I haven't really kept up with Seth Jones too much, but that's good. Well, I mean, when let's face it, when you play on the same team as Nate McKinnon and Gabe Landeskog, you better be. And McKinnon, by the way, I was just checking this because I was curious. He's got 31 points in 25 games this season. Very solid. Well, yeah. Yeah, I saw a post from the NHL actually. They have Patrick Kane as their heart favorite right now, not Connor McDavid. He's been solid, man. He really has been. Yeah, that's cool, but he's been really solid for once. Yeah, that's not what I like to see though as a Blackhawks fan, if I'm being honest. But as an unbiased podcaster, good for him, man. Good for him. That's great. Congratulations. No, I am. I'm extremely happy about this. Oh, that's right. Yeah, he had a solid game tonight. Yep. The Vesna? Nah. Vasilevsky. Mm, I don't know. He's not someone. He has been having a really good season, but he's not just. I don't know. When you think about, yeah, I know, but I'm just saying when you like, I'm not saying I'm not trying to, like I say, I'm undervaluing him a little bit, but I'm not underrating him. I know how good he is, but I think when you think of top goals in the league, you think of guys like Hellebuck and Vasilevsky and Tuukka Rask, and you don't really put Philip Grubauer in that tier. Not saying he doesn't deserve to be there. I, I didn't, but maybe he should be. Underperforming. Has he been underperforming? Yeah. Well, now that Leonard's back, though, he should. Leonard has returned. I don't think he's gonna sit as much as you think. No, because Leonard sucked this year. He's been so bad, really bad year for him. Also, Fleury's had a pretty good year. Okay, hold on. Let me compare the Grubauer and the Fleury stats. But go ahead. Okay, well, okay, you ready for this? I'm gonna start with the shutouts. Marc-Andre Fleury has one less shutout than Grubauer this year, but he's also played four less games. He has four. Grubauer's five. Anyways, okay. So their save percentage, Grubauer is a .929. Fleury has a 9.933. So Fleury's is better. He has a better save percentage than Grubauer. Goals allowed though, Grubauer's is better. He has a 1.74, and Fleury is a 1.88. Neither of those categories are a big difference, but what I find crazy is their shot differential, shots allowed differential is not too far off. Grubauer is 608, Fleury is 580 on the dot, and they've played Fleury's played four less games. No, definitely not. Or Fleury's just been for well, Fleury's definitely been seeing a lot. Yeah. You know what though? Grubauer in his career has a higher save percentage than Fleury, which I didn't know. I know, I know, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I just thought that was funny. I didn't know that. Like Grubauer's been around, though. I mean, he got drafted in 2010, but he joined the NHL. He became an actual NHLer in 2012. Why not? Why not? If they last night, I'll check for you. Well, we can talk about the Nets while I look at that. Who lost a heartbreaker of a game to the Magic, a game that they should have won, but they didn't. What are you gonna do? Yep, yep, that's right. That is right. I don't really know too much about. I'll let you take control of this if you have any evaluations you want to give on this. I didn't watch either game, so I'll take it away. Hmm. Yep. Hmm. Yeah. Is Derrick Rose still out? Derrick Rose. Oh, great. So yeah, one player. Bradley Beal, man, he's coming. Yup. Bradley Beal, and then Trey Young. Yup. They're coming. Blake Griffin's out. Oh boy. There goes your big four. There goes your big four. Uh oh. Oh wait a minute, they didn't have one. Big three. Is he hurt or is he just not been cleared or for you know oh. Did they trade for him while he was hurt? Or sorry, they signed him while he was hurt? God. Yeah. They don't have a big four. Yeah. Yeah. Because he totally would have made it. I know, I know. I'm just saying, since Blake Griffin is so good. No. No. Sorry, no. I listen. What is it? Eight from the East, eight from the West. Is that how it goes? Hmm. Nah. Nah. Raptors are gonna come back and take over their spot. Celtics Raptors, man. They're coming back and they're taking over that eight spot. The Raptors are gonna come back. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I have a question. Are the Nets gonna overtake the 76ers before the season ends, or will they finish the season as a second as number two in the East? Sure. Oh, don't come on. You gotta give me one or the other. Of course, anyone can see both ways. Come on. No, everyone can see it, either one happening. But you gotta give me one or the other. Come on. So the 76ers will so the 76ers will finish the season in first place, according to you, right this second in the East? Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Well, Blake Griffin's not that good, so I don't think it'll change much. But we debated that last week. We don't have to talk about that. Well, speaking of basketball, though, sorry. Did you want to? Did you? Okay. My favorite player of all time, LeBron James. He's out indefinitely after suffering a ankle sprain in his own loss. Oh no. Oh LeBron. His teammate Kyle Kuzma said, "I never heard him howl like that." Shut up. On a serious note, though, you're putting my LeBron love to the side. You think he was using my mentality while he was out there? Okay, thank you. That's the answer I wanted to hear. The actual, yeah, the actual question I wanted to ask: How many? Let's say he's out for. Let's say he's out for 8 games. What's the record in those 8 games while he's out? All right. Just is he's out indefinitely right now. So let's just say 8 games. What's gonna be the Lakers' record in those 8 games? Is LeBron that much of a factor? Anthony Davis is out too. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna. My prediction is 0-8. Yeah, you're right. LeBron's so old and fat. He doesn't make that much of a difference. I completely agree. I've changed my prediction the other way. They're gonna be 8-0. Because LeBron's old and fat. Yeah. I like that. I like that better. I like that answer better. I do. You know what I don't like though? Just shifting gears a little bit. Carlos Carrasco on the IL, torn hamstring. Listen, if you asked me 3 days ago, do the Mets have a top 10 rotation in baseball, or even a top five rotation in baseball, I'd be like, hell yeah, definitely. And if you ask me, do we have a top five healthy rotation in baseball? Yeah, 100%. If you ask me now though, do the Mets have a top 10 rotation in baseball where they're at right now? I'd say no. No, they don't. Sorry. Of course, Stroman. R R3. It's gonna be Taiwan Walker is R3. Four and five are gonna be up for. It's up to three people. I'm pretty sure David Peterson is gonna be the number four though. So just like last year, Porcello and Waka, the number five spot is gonna come down to either Lucchesi or Yamamoto. Personally, it doesn't really matter much to me, honestly. Because we can flip flop them out anytime. And since Peterson's going to be in the rotation, and he's a lefty, the lefty thing for Lucchesi doesn't matter much to me. It would be cool to have another lefty in there, but it's not it's not a deal breaker to me that Lucchesi's a lefty. You know? No. But man, Carrasco being out that's bad. I heard what I've been hearing is they're aiming for like just barely before Memorial Day, which means Noah Syndergaard might return before Carlos Carrasco does. Yeah, that's man, this is a big blow. This is a really big blow. But it's a good thing that they signed all that depth over the offseason, which all the Mets fans were crying about. Oh, we didn't get Bauer. But well, guess what? The depth moves worked out because now we have room for trial and error a little bit, I guess you could say. Well, three is pretty much gonna be Taiwan Walker. Yeah. Also, yeah. Yeah. Go ahead. Regarding why? What's changed? Is there something changed? Did I miss something? Mm-hmm. Yep. Is he the only lefty? Is he the only lefty? Mm. Yeah. Well, what is it down to? Garcia, Herman, and is that it? Mm. I think he's better off in the bullpen. Yeah, he's better in the bullpen. You're right. You're right. But I mean, the only way you can, get him to build it up again is to let him throw. Okay, but I can turn that around on you. Devi Garcia is only 21 years old. He has plenty of time. Domingo Armand and the other. And you're not, let me also point out, you're not paying Devi Garcia. They're paying Domingo Armand, if I'm not mistaken, right? They are paying him. That's not a rookie deal, right? Okay, well, let me assume for a second that he's not. Okay, so they're paying Domingo Armand. They're not paying Devi Garcia anything besides his rookie contract, okay? So it's just like with the Mets with Robinson Cano. Robinson Cano is not better than anyone in the Mets opening day lineup this year. He's not better than JD Davis, I don't think. Not better than Jeff McNeil. But he plays because we're paying him. And we're not going to pay this guy all this money just to sit on the bench. And it's the same thing for the Yankees with Herman. They're not going to pay this guy all this money just to have him not even be on the team. I think put Devi in the bullpen. Put Devi in the bullpen. Yep. Yep. What, send him back down? Why? What's so bad about him being in the pen? I mean, I do get that. I guess you want to keep his stamina up, but I don't know. Okay, so never mind then. Scratch everything I said. Doesn't matter then. Start whoever you want. They're not making any money. They're playing for potato chips. So start whoever the Yankees should just start whoever they have more faith in. Exactly. Listen, I personally I say Herman. I don't like Herman. I really don't. I don't like him as a person, especially after everything that came out. But he's still a solid starting pitcher if we're just basing it off what we last saw. And the only way you get him to build it up again is if you start him, and you're gonna have to start him eventually. And you hope that it sorry, go ahead. All right. You hope that you can do that before you have to see Devi Garcia struggle, because if you start Devi Garcia as the number five starter, the only way Herman gets in there is if someone, either the fourth or the fifth starter, starts to struggle. You don't want to see that. But go ahead. Mhm. Yeah, I mean, it's easy for it to happen when you play in New York, if I'm being honest. I know that's like a big stereotype, but it's New York, man. Let's face it, I know maybe I'm a little biased because I live here, and we both do, but we're the most marketed city, one of the most marketed sports cities. Boston's up there, yeah, in the world. Boston's up there, of course, too, but LA. But in my opinion, it's New York. You don't have media like you have here. Like, there's no other city that has the media coverage that we do, in my opinion. So it's very easy for that to get to someone, especially while they're hot. Because while they're hot, all you're gonna hear is all this good stuff about you. And media, whether they're even trying to or not, they're gonna be gassing you up while you're doing good, and they're gonna be bringing you down while you're doing bad. Make no mistake. But while you're doing great, you're gonna hear it, and it's hard to not let that get to your head. Okay, well, while you're while you're doing that, ladies and gentlemen, fans will be back this year at Yankee Stadium at Citi Field. Now, as of right now, it sounds like when tickets go on sale on their actual websites, it's going to be open to season ticket holders first. And then once season ticket holders get their times, and they get their tickets, they get all their time to get their tickets, excuse me. Then it will be open to the single game people that just want to get those single game tickets if it doesn't sell out. Opening day, I I don't know if many single people are going to be able to get tickets to those games because they're gonna sell out fast on opening day, home openers for Yankee Stadium and Citi Field. But so it sounds like season ticket holders will get first priority, and then it will come to the people that don't have season tickets. However many seats happen to be left, but it'll be 20% capacity, and then you will have to either have proof that you got the COVID vaccine, or you will have to have a negative test within 72 hours. And then, of course, face coverings and social distancing. Yep, it's good. It's not bad. Yeah, exactly. Yep, definitely. Excited to see that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, he's not, ladies and gentlemen, he's not a Jet. Oh no. All right. Let me be completely upfront here. I think the Jets' off season so far has been quite disappointing. Yes, it has. Yes, it has. Why not? Why not? But is it enough to build around anyone that's not named Deshaun Watson? I don't think it's. I don't. I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough for Sam Darnold. I don't think it's enough for Zach Wilson or Justin Fields either. Why? Why? What is Justin Fields or they haven't done anything in the NFL. Great, you said the same thing about Sam Darnold too when he was drafted, I'm sure, right? Okay, well, I'm sure plenty of Jets fans did want Sam Darnold, and I'm sure plenty of Jets fans said the same thing when they got him. So I have a feeling that what they're doing right now isn't enough. Obviously, there's still plenty of time. Yeah, of course, but I'm just saying. I feel like they're doing a lot of like, how do I put this? They're doing good moves. They really are. But I don't think with the cap room they have, it's what any Jets fans were expecting. Like they're not doing what the Patriots did with their cap space. Let's face it, the Patriots just went out there and got it done. I mean, they well wasted, but they used it well. I mean, they have a what? Yeah, there is, but a lot of the great players are off the market. So who would you want the Jets to get them with that free cap space? Oh, so were you disappointed that JuJu didn't come to the Jets? Did you expect him to come to the Jets or no? As what I know, he posted on Instagram like a couple weeks ago that his expectation was not to return to the Steelers. Clearly, that's not what happened. But I think that's smart. And you know what he did? Well, you want to know what two things he did? He he honestly. All right. So first, he signed the 1 year because the market's down this year because a lot of owners lost a lot of money because there's no fans in the stands, or there is for some stadiums, but it's like 25% or so. So obviously he'll take that 1 year because no matter what he signs, it's gonna be less money than he'll get next year. So he'll just take the 1 year and then he'll build it, and then it's gonna be a significant difference in what we'll get next year. But you want to know what he did too? He just set the market for wide receivers because he was probably one of the best wide receivers on the market. So any other wide receiver that wants more than 8 mil a year, they're not gonna get it because Juju is only getting 8 mil for 1 year. He set the market. Unless your name is Kenny Galladay, of course, which the Giants were desperate to get. All right. So here's an example to disprove my point. Unless the team is desperate to get a guy like Kenny Galladay, which the Giants were. Now, you know what I think this means though? This is time. This is Daniel Jones' time to step up because if he doesn't step up this year, Giants fans might be ready to move on. I don't know about management and coaching, but Giants fans are definitely going to be ready to move on if he doesn't step up this year with the team they built around him. And if Saquon, yep, definitely. I think so. And don't get me wrong, Daniel Jones definitely took significant steps forward, but don't know if it's enough yet. I just can't definitively say that Daniel Jones is the guy. I don't know. I got to give him more time though. I got to give him at least next year. And hopefully, if the Giants keep making, make like a couple more depth moves or so, they have a solid team to build around for Daniel Jones to, hopefully work with. Yeah, I think they were desperate for him though, and I think maybe it's a little bit of an overpay, but I think they had to pay for him that way. Honestly, I also the Ravens also made an offer to Juju as well as the Chiefs and the Eagles. The Eagles offered him a multi-year deal, and it would have been more money. So he actually said that staying with the Steelers was his third lowest offer. So that means either the Ravens, Chiefs, or Eagles. One was lower, and it wasn't the Eagles. So either the Chiefs or Eagles was lower, but he would have been getting more money with the Eagles and either the Chiefs or the Ravens. I assume it was probably the Ravens that offered him more. Man, imagine if you went to the Chiefs. Super Bowl. I mean, come on. I know it's early, but come on. Oh yeah, yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Mitch Trubisky. Also Andy Dalton. Can you believe that the Cubs, excuse me, the Bears got Dalton though? How mad do you think Bears fans are right now? Like I bet when a bunch of like Bears fans heard they got their QB, like, who'd we get? Do we get Wilson? We get Watson? Who we get? Oh no, even better, Andy Dalton. What a joke. That team's such a joke. Oh, they did? I didn't even know that. Mm, got him. Yep. Might as well. Do you think the Lions won that one? Oh, okay. I saw the Leonard Williams ones, yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, I heard that there's not much faith into it. Mhm. Mhm. You think they're gonna draft a quarterback this year? No. Yeah. 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 Has Alex Smith signed anywhere yet? So unfortunate. He should sign with the Jets. Or sorry, not the Jets, the Giants. Yeah. Yeah, he could be the starter. I don't mind. Feel good story, man. That's a good signing. It's a good signing. It's a good signing. Oh God, don't say that. I think they won 3 games last year. It could definitely 2 games. It could get worse. You could win 0 or 1. Oh boy, well you heard it here first. Damian Cruz just screwed over the Jets for 2021. Yeah, definitely. Got a lot done. Well, besides our draft tomorrow, are we calling that the fifth episode, or is that gonna be like a bonus episode? All right, all right. So we will trying it for like Tuesday, Wednesday. All right, yeah, you're all right. Yeah, yeah, because we do, and we don't as much as we don't, as much as I would like to take credit for every story. I don't make these up. These are real life things, so I can't just make them appear. We do have to just wait and see sometimes. So that's what we got to do. So yeah, we'll shoot for Wednesday, but we will be here tomorrow. We will be yeah. If there's like a bunch of big sports news that comes out, we'll try and do Tuesday. But you'll definitely see us Wednesday, and you'll definitely see us tomorrow. That's right. Yes. Yeah. Probably shoot for like 7:30, 7:45. Yeah. Yeah, around there. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Please do. Hmm. Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Oh, thank you, everyone. Please enjoy. And we'll see you tomorrow. That's right. Big draft. All right. Peace.